Hey, how's it going, YouTube? I know it's been a while since I've made a video for the channel. Just really been living life, between full-time job, traveling from Ohio to Pennsylvania to visit my mother and whatnot, my family. I've been a busy man. I decided to take the summer off from school to just recharge the batteries, but I go back in a couple of weeks. So Mr. Double D will be back on his grind to continue to pursue his dreams. This is a special Double D Talks because I've had a personal tragedy that happened earlier this year, about early February. My stepfather, who I've known for 14 years, had a massive heart attack. And unfortunately, he did not survive. He passed away February 2nd of this year. It did happen a few days earlier. I want to say in January 31st, or at the end of January, is when he had the initial heart attack. He was in the ICU unit. Me, my mother, his fiance, my little brother, his son, all of his kids, and even his family members, we were just all in the hospital praying, hoping that he would come out. He would, survive this. But unfortunately, it just wasn't his time. And he passed away relatively young. He was only 52. That's a shocking. He was young. So this past couple of months has been extremely hard on my mother, like to the point where she still breaks down and calls out his name. It's one of those things that if you follow my channel before, and to any new viewers, I encourage you to look back at my older Double D Talks. Those were videos where you got to know me a little more personal. I still kind of kept little things back. I didn't tell you everything about me, but this is a more, this part, I say some things that maybe you or someone else can resonate. So here we are in August, and it's still fresh on my mind. I mean, I remember seeing him all just tubed up. And when I mean tubed up in the ICU unit, tubes down his mouth, just incisions in his heart to try to pump out, try to get his heart started and everything. Like, it's still fresh in my mind. It's crazy to think that a man that was so vibrant of life, I was 12 years old when I met him, when my mother and him got married, my stepfather. And for him to leave this life when I'm 28 and my little brother's 12, it's shocking. It's almost like, why, God? You know what I mean? Why this time? Why you have to leave your fiance, my mother, my little brother, his son, and all of his other kids and brothers and sisters and his mother? I say that's a question. It's a little bit of a rhetorical question because life is just finicky like that. You never know when it's going to be your time. That's the other crazy part. You never know when it's going to be your time. So his death has definitely kind of sparked that little interest to continue to pursue my dreams and continue to just take every day for granted. There's a lot of people that walk on this plane that has been given a second chance, sometimes even a third chance, and they be squandering it, either doing other shit that got them in that position, or just doing other things that just quite frankly don't make any sense, It's hard to see him gone because he definitely was the anchor. He was the backbone of the family. Not only on my side of the family, but his side of the family too. He was, out of his brothers and sisters, he was the oldest. So that was doubly shocking. But I say this to say that, folks, just live life. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Remember, anything that's not going your way, it will pass, okay? It may take a day, it may take two, but it will pass, and sunnier days is ahead, okay? You're going through a little storm. It's just, it's tough, you know? But I knock on wood, and I'm blessed that I'm strong enough to be there for my mother and my baby brothers, and even here for my brothers and sisters myself on my father's side, my biological father. I sit there and call him and try to text him every day if I can, just to say, hey, Dad, you know, how's your day going? Just to hear his voice. Because I know one day he's going to kick the bucket. Same with my Ma Dukes. So, as an ending to this video, just, folks, life is what you make it. It can either be good or it can be shitty. It's at the end of the day, you are the deciding factor of that, okay? If you have dreams, pursue them aggressively. Find that passion and stick with it, okay? This is your life. I hate that I had a tragedy like this, but I know we're all going to leave this plane, even me. Alright, so that's my video. I hope to catch y'all on the flip side a lot later. I'll be trying to put out some more content. But for the most part, you guys have a wonderful day now.